So right away, we're going to be looking at another strategy for trading binary options. If you missed the first, strategy, which is just simply break and retest, you can check out my previous video for that. But this one, we're going to be talking about another strategy I really, really like, which is called the Fibonacci retracement strategy. And for this, expiration is going to be 4 minutes and time frame is going to be 5 minutes. Okay, so let's just get to it. Let me share my screen. Excellent. So I'm sure every person can see my chat at this point. As usual, before you start trading, first thing you should do is head on to Forex Factory. Do not trade any pairs with red folders around the time of news. Then you can hop on the charts, right? This is USD JPY 5-minute chart. So essentially, we're going to be picking a tool, right, called Fibonacci retracement, where we're going to find the tool over here. See this? Depending on yours, it might not be Fib retracement that is there. You can just go and find it here. Once you click the little arrow here to open this up, you can pick your Fib retracement, and then essentially you're going to move it from a high to a low, right, or a low to a high, depending on what you're looking for. Now here's what I mean. By the way, first thing is actually to identify the trend. After the news, check your trend. What kind of trend is this? So for example, in this area right now, there was a sort of trend going on. Okay, so what am I going to do? I am going to open this up, right? When I came to the market at this time, I'm seeing clearly in this area there was an uptrend. I'll pick my Fibonacci tools, retracement tool, right? I'll pick it, and then I'll draw it from this low. By the way, notice I'm going to be taking only the bodies of the candle. Some people do week to week. I like doing body to body. So I just pick it from this low here and take it to this high here. Okay, and then the area I usually use. Now, this is the part where it depends on your back testing and your style and what you like to do. Personally, I only use take trades on 2 zones, all right? Unless I see maybe there's some structure on the points on the 618. By the way, I should show you guys my Fib settings right now. Give me a second. Let me get that. Okay. So this is it essentially for me. Yeah. So I have 0.702. Some people have it as, some people, they don't have this this at all, right? They just have the 0.618 and then the 0.786, and then some people have the 0.705. But I noticed that sometimes you may miss trades on the 0.0705 by just a few points. So I just adjusted mine to 0.702. I like it. Really, in most instances, it wouldn't matter, but it just helps me catch a little. I just like the precision of it. Okay, helps me catch trades that I might have missed out on if I was waiting for the 0.705. So these are my Fib settings. You can take a screenshot. So essentially, and by the way, this is the origin of Fibonacci, right? It was just noticed that some things happen to some certain ratios. If you're in the academy already, you can go and check your videos on Fibonacci to get a history about the man Fibonacci and how he found the sequence of numbers, etc. But basically, you would see that market moves in ratios, right? Market moves in fractals, like some people would say. So you notice that corrections also appear on some key Fibonacci levels. All right, those key ones usually are the 0.618, right? And 0.786. That is, typically speaking. There are other points of reversals too, like the 0.382 and the 0.5. It's been noticed that markets heading in one direction, when doing a retracement, would continue in its usual direction at those points. But I'm saying that for this that I'm teaching right now, and I'm showing you guys what I personally use, I take trades on the 0.705, or in this my instance 0.702 and the 0.786. Okay, I just noticed that those places I have a stronger possibility of reversal in the trend at those points. So excuse me. So basically all I did was to pick out the body of this low. If you're not yet sure what a low is, basically when market moves, it makes what we call highs and lows. Let me just quickly do something real quick. So if market is moving upwards, let's say it starts from this stance, it makes it a high. That means it goes up to a point. Then at that point, price rejects, it pushes down a bit, right? And then it keeps going up again. So the point where it pushed down to, you call that, this point it made before coming down is called a high. Then where it shot down to and then started reversing is called a low. And then once it passes this previous high and makes a higher high, that means a high that is higher than the last high, you can say you're in an uptrend, okay, usually. So it moves down a bit again and then moves forward a bit more. So 1 second. Yeah, so this right here, let's do this. So this right here is a low, and this is a higher high. So essentially, if we were to move the Fibonacci in an uptrend, we'll move it from whatever low we've seen here to the high, right? And then we'll notice that, oh, it's usually rejecting around the, like I said, as you backtest this, because you should backtest every strategy, and you can practice on a demo before moving on to your live account. But it could retrace on the 618 in many instances, but if you want to do this 0.702 and 786 like me, right, it just means you have to be really patient, because you have to be prepared to miss out on some trades. But I personally believe in the long run it's gonna pay you. Okay, so where am I with this? Let me see, 1 second. Okay, so let me take this off. So, 1 second. Or essential, or let's look for another trade, or let's look for a position. Yes, because here I'll just show you guys an example. So over here you can see I picked it from the body of this low to the body of this high, right? Another thing no one should ever do is to take like from wick to body. You shouldn't do that. Personally for this I do body to body, right? That's the body of the candle to the body of the other candle. So you see it reversed here at 618. Might have missed this trade. It's totally cool by me. I just look for another. Okay. I just keep looking. 1 second. Let me see. Let me really just try and find something else that we can use. Let me take all of these off. So yeah, this is one. So you can see this is a bit of a low here. A bit, not a massive one, but just a bit of it. Okay. It's not even a low on the 5-minute time frame, but this is a trade I would definitely take because of the kind of push this thing made in the opposite direction. So let's check this out. Excellent. So you'd see body. So that, let me make this bigger so you guys can see. So I hope everyone can clearly see. That's too big. Now I'm taking it from the body of this candle to the body of this week, and you can see very clearly that once price got to the, look at this, 702 area, right? Even though it pushed down a bit, it reversed. I can absolutely tell you that this trade would have cleared. In fact, we can jump down to the 1-minute time frame so I can show you guys that in our 4-minute trade, it would have cleared. Let me try and find out real quick. There. Probably should have boxed that up before going to the 1 minute. I hope we can find our, let's see, great, there it is. So see what I was talking about? even though it looks like it went lower, right? If you took it at the 702, if you took it at the 702, look at this, boom, would have cleared, right? Because this is a 1 minute time frame now. So this 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, look at it somewhere there, would have totally cleared this trade. If it came again, right? But typically I wouldn't take it at the 702 here, right? Once it has hit my entry once and I can take it at that point, I don't usually enter again. I typically wait for the lower one. Okay, I'll wait for the 786 instead of the higher one. So where are we now? I think you just look for another example now. Okay. Yeah, this is Euro GBP. Let's see Euro GBP, what it has for us. So I'm back on the 5 minute time frame. Let's look for a clear trending area. Okay. No. Let's see. So typically, if market is like this, I wouldn't trade it. Why? Because the direction isn't so clear, as you guys can see. So I'll look for an area that was clearly trending. Okay, there's a bit of a downtrend here. So sure of it. Well, anyone I'm not sure of, right? When I'm looking at it, I just let it be. To be honest with you, that's what I do. I just let it be and maybe go and look for some on that break and retest strategy, that I do. Let me see. Something that has a clear long-term trend. Honestly, where are you? Okay, let's see this and see how it is. Okay, this is a bit of a trend. Okay, so this high down. So let us see if it even to what we're looking at. Let me see. So I'll pick the body of this to this low, right? Cool. So at this one, you would have seen perhaps our 786 might have been better, right? Our 702, I'm not sure this 702 would have cleared. I'm not sure. We can check it out. So it's kind of mixed here. We're not sure. You can see later on, yes, it did tank. But on our 4 minute time frame, if you use a broker that has the rollover option, you might have had to roll over. Other than that, you might have gotten mixed results here. I'm not so sure if you would have cleared that. But let's see. Well, let's just quickly check it out on the 1 minute and see, because I'm curious as to whether we would have cleared this. So 1 minute, let's go. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let's go back in time. Here's Euro GBP, by the way. I think I totally left. Okay, we just let that be, I think. Why isn't it showing? Also, I've seen it. I'm just curious. I'm not sure why this isn't loading up right now, but we just move on. Okay. So that one would have given us mixed results. Let's just look at another pair. But it's something that works. So, and it really helps when, if the first strategy, you're not seeing trade setups at that time, and it's time for you to trade, you actually want to take trades, you can wait for the next one. Okay. So no idea why my ring light keeps glitching, just goes off. Definitely have to sort that out. Okay, so I'm looking for like clear, something clear. Just give me something clear. Clear trend. There's a lot of uppy, downy, close kind of movements that you're seeing on the charts. So let me try and find something that will help you guys. Okay, let's see if these, okay, these looks okay at this point. So this, let's draw this out here. Right, low, excellent, yeah, to the body high. So you can see just about got to the 702, up it went, okay? Up it went. So yeah, that one is there. I'll see if we can find another pair as well. Let's do GJ. Okay. Hope you're getting how to place it. Maybe in the next example, I want to make sure I really go through how you can place that. Okay. So let me pick this out. Okay, so these there are uptrends here. So let's try and use these and see. So if we were going for a buy here, this is the low. We're going to take it to the body of this high. Can you see how perfectly that lines up? Perfectly. Perfectly. That's what I'm talking about right there. This Fibonacci retracement tool will help you so much when it comes to your trading, trust me. So we even pick the body. So from the body of this was a low, then it went high. So from the body of this low, this was the highest point before it started coming down. So I picked, you know, the body of the high, and you see it taps that 702, shut up. Let's check another one now. All right, let's take this as the low now. Same trick, right? From the body to this high here, right? See it again, right? It tapped the 702, shut up. Tap the 786, shut up. This right here is golden, absolutely golden. Let's try it again, right? And after this, I'll see if I can see a downtrend, and then we'll take an example. This another low now. This one we're taking as a low. A low will take it up, right? You can see it again. It taps this, shut up, right? Tap this, shut up. If you took it on this first instance, it might have, look how long that wick is. Likely cleared, right? I don't want to hop into the 1 minute time frame. Likely cleared. But let's say you even had to roll it over, right? Look at that massive clear, guys. It works over and over and over and over again. I'll quickly see if I can find something on a downtrending market. Okay. Let me see. It's so tempting to go on and on. You see, I could draw out this as well, but I'm sure this is somewhere in that 702 or 786, right? So I found that that is usually super accurate. Okay, where else are we? Is this downtrending? Where are you? Okay, there was a bit of a downtrend here, GBP USD. Okay, because you can see it broke this former low, so went into a bit of a downtrend. Let's see if it reversed. Let's see. Right. No, picked the wrong two. It's my fib. Yeah, Fibonacci retracements. So this is from the high here, right? How do I know this is a high? Because you can see somewhere here, price stopped from the support, was just bouncing up. It was really breaking it. It wasn't doing what it should do. It formed a little high here. So I'll just take that to the body of this low. This is the body, right? So you can see at the 786, it's very clearly clear. So what you can do sometimes is to, you can risk maybe 0.5% of your account on 702, and then 1% on 786, or 1% of your trading accounts. That one is more practical. 1% of your trading account on 702, and then 2% on 786. 786 almost always, right, would give you that reaction. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So, but even this 702, I'm pretty sure this 702 cleared, because this thing went down from there. Let's check. Let's check real quick. So we'll mark this 702 up now. Let's see. Where's our box? This time we're going to the 1 minute time frame just to show you guys. Okay, so let's go to the 1 minute and see it. Where are you? Is a golden box. Where is it? Okay. There it is. So let us see. Let us see. All right. Let us see. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, maybe a bit of. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you wouldn't have, so you wouldn't have cleared it at the 702. Yeah, but the 786 definitely had your back. Okay, so if you follow that trend where you risk 1% on your 702, 2% on your 786, you would have made your 702, you know, entry, or let's say whatever deficit you had because of the 702, you'd have made it on your 786 for sure. For sure. All right. I could just do this on and on and on. And even this wasn't even the best trend for, you know, just took it for an example. Let's see if we can find something else. Okay. Let's see. So you can see this very clearly, right? I hope everybody understood what I did there. This was a high to this low, so I just picked it. And let us see what it did with our 702. So you can see which 702 came down, right? Did it get to our 786? Not right here, no. What came here, right? Touched it, it's down, even did it twice. Although, of course, like I said, I don't take it twice in a row, right? I would have rather waited for something close by to, you know, touch here and then, you know, come down. So that's basically it, everybody. I trust, you know, you've learned this strategy. As with everything you should do, just make sure you backtest, okay? Backtest means you go back in time, look at charts, go ahead and drop the fibs, right? You get more used to seeing where to place the fibs, where to take out the 702, where to identify the 702, 786. It just helps. It helps a lot. So that will be a wrap for this video. I hope every person, you know, learned something new. If you have any questions, if you need, you know, a hand with learning binary options, you're trading mentorship, coaching, you need access to a platform where you can actually learn how to trade profitably, go ahead and send me a DM on any of my social media handles, which I'll be dropping in the description. In the meantime, if you know you're going to try out this strategy, just check it out. Go ahead and like this video. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you all subsequently. Cheers.